Alright guys, so this is the final chapter in the Modern Warfare 3 Zombie Story missions. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's gonna go down as one of the strangest or weirdest one we've seen so far.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And there's definitely some things that the game does not tell you about how to complete this. So I'm just gonna save you guys the headache and the stress of it all, so you guys can see exactly what to do, man. Little shortcuts, some tips and tricks along the way. You already know. Let's go. Alright guys, now for your loadout, you can copy this. I recommend Ether Blade, Legendary, PAP3, Mag of Holding, Golden Plate, Deadshot Daiquiri, Scorcher Case, Headhunt, or Sergeant's Beret, and Brain Rot Ammo. It's going to be the best ammo mod in my particular opinion, but you guys do what you want, but I just strongly recommend that. Also, real quick before you get started, go to the Act 4 where it says 75% left. Make sure you select and equip the Ascension story mission. Alright, so once you got that loadout and you have the mission selected, you're going to want to come here. As you can tell, inside of tier 3 at the courtyard area, the lower courtyard, you will notice the Dark Ether storm or entrance where the actual Dark Ether is going to be. Right next to that is going to be where the final mission takes place. Right to the left, right here at F5. Alright guys, now I decided to go in with a group of randoms because I kind of figured this was going to be crazy. And I kind of figured they saved the hardest and worst one for last, or best one for last, I guess, depending on how you look at it. But in any case, man, I'm sure you can do this solo dolo, and more than likely, I'm going to do it solo dolo as well. But for this one, I went in with a group of random, and we are a full squad of 6. So, for the most part, when you first get in here, as you can tell, you're going to use those blue crystals, and they will actually catapult you to the next platform that you got to go to. Now this is why I say bring along a Scorcher, because it'll make it somewhat easy a lot of times if you actually get to a place like right here where I don't need to be, and I was able to use the Scorcher to get to this platform. And then if you have to shoot those crystals when they're red, they will eventually turn blue. Now as you can tell, for the most part, you're going to be staying close to Dr. Jansen. So the first part of this is going to basically tell you to kill zombies that are near or close to Dr. Jansen. Just go ahead and do that. Then after that, it's going to say regroup, and of course you're going to get close to Dr. Jansen again. This is going to be a lot of the same process, guys. So, and then at some point it's going to say, you know, search the area for relics, and this is why I say bring along a Scorcher. It'll definitely make this a lot easier. So you can go ahead and use that and kind of hop around when you get ready to find these little relics or whatever it's looking for. You can use the crystals as well, but for me, it just seemed a little bit easier and stress-free to use the Scorcher. And when you finish that, it's going to say, guess what? Yes, you guessed it, kill more zombies for Dr. Jansen. And after that, of course, it's going to tell you once more, search for 3 more relics. So it's going to be highlighted, those little yellow markers, I call them. That's where the relics are going to be. So same deal as last time. Do that, and of course you're going to kill more zombies for Dr. Jansen. She's just doing that part of the mission, so you guys got to help her out. And eventually that will be over. There are some ammo refills, so that's always good. And then that is that part. Alright, so here's where it's going to start getting weird. So it's going to tell you to ascend to the tower, top of that building basically, but it doesn't say exactly how. So what you're going to do is take that green rift that you just seen, take that, it's going to take you to the platform, and you jump on any one of those buses. I think those are buses, or are they trains? Well, whatever it is, jump on one of those, and it's going to carry you to here. Now here is where it gets a little crazy. So you're gonna parachute, or you're gonna take that rift, it's gonna bring you right here. And it's going to do this right here. You're going to just jump along. You don't actually have to do anything. Once you hit the blue crystal, it's going to pretty much take you where you need to go. And this is the part that took me like 6 or 7 attempts before I figured out a little trick. So you're going to do this here, and you're basically going to miss that platform. And there's a couple ways to do it. You can use one of those sign trucks that I'll show you again. But just look behind you if you miss it. Take that green rift right here. Take this green rift. And then it's going to take you right here again so you can try it again. But here's what you can actually do. If you miss that truck, just parachute as far as you can. And you're going to hit this platform to the far end. And that crystal on this platform is going to take you where you need to be. On the other side of those trucks. See the trucks right there? So that's how I did it. Alright, so once you get here, you are going to get on the top of one of these buses. Actually, you're going to get on this one right here that's coming up here. This is how I did it. Wait for that bus to come and then just hop on it. And then you're going to find yourself going back and forward on this one. And then it's going to take you to another bus. Now that bus is going to take you to this platform. And then you're just going to take the crystal. And then I do like this. This is pretty cool. I thought this was awesome, man. Just sitting here, you know, doing these crystals, man, just jumping around was freaking awesome. not gonna lie to you, man. But anyways, now you're gonna do this for a pretty good little while, couple, like maybe a minute or so. It's gonna be a bunch of these things, and then finally it's going to take you to this rift, and then it's gonna take you right where you need to be. In my case, I finally caught up with the rest of the team through here. Right here. Alright, so now this is where all the action really takes place. So it says basically destroy the entity, and this is the final boss, man. So eventually the entity is going to have some critical points that you guys are going to have to shoot, and then that's basically what you're going to have to do. Just rinse and repeat. Do the same things over and over. Shoot the critical points. She's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker, and then she's going to sit there and move around. Now, you don't have to use the crystals to get closer. If you have a good enough weapon, like LMG, like this one, you can actually hit those critical points just standing wherever you are for the most part, if you got some good aim and a little recoil. But yeah, if you wanted to, then yeah, of course, you can get in closer, use the crystals, and at the same time, you're fighting mimics, some manglers, some zombies in there as well. I did pretty good. I don't think I went down once. I had a really good weapon, and I did have a bunch of revive kits. Now, eventually, she's gonna get so weak that she does like this one final try to kill you guys. As you can tell, I think it's like some kind of water strike or something like that. I didn't get hit by it. I don't think none of us got hit by it, but I'm sure it'll do a lot of damage. Then, of course, it says loot the reward rift. Now, I didn't get nothing from that first reward rift. And but it's basically going to tell you, okay, it's time to escape. But you guys already know, just like the red worm and all that other stuff, it's not going to be that easy. So she actually comes back stronger, right? But it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing again. Hit those critical points whenever you see them, and basically that's it. She's going to sit there and move around again and just do the exact same thing you did with the first entity. Attack the entity while it's vulnerable, like I said, and all you're doing is just shooting those critical points. Like I said earlier, you got mimics and all this stuff too, manglers. Lucky enough, I didn't see any mega abominations, so that's cool. Actually, now that I did this, I'm pretty sure I could do this solo, and I'm probably gonna do it solo here in a couple days or so. But yeah, basically she's gonna die, and that is it. So it's gonna say go ahead and loot the reward rift. This is going to be the first golden Easter egg item, the golden Mr. Peaks rabbit. And yeah, you can go ahead and exit the rift, and the final mission is over. It's going to, of course, bring you to a cutscene just like all the other ones. And I'm not going to play the whole thing here. Probably will get copyright strike for that, so I'm not going to just play it all the way through. But basically, that's it. And we have the first golden item, and we still have 3 more purple items to get, and we gotta turn those 3 purple items gold, and then we'll be able to open up the new Dark Ether Rift for the first time and unlock it for good going forward. Just like the seasons before, guys. Same deal with the Easter eggs and all that stuff, man. So stay tuned. You already know I got you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Look out for another video very, very soon. And yeah, man, if this helped you out, let me know in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. See you guys on the next video. Peace.